What is good, people? Welcome back to That Chelsea Show, aka Roman's Army, aka where the hell has Ches gone now? Christ.
He's gone already. His Wi-Fi's cut.
Damn, this guy just likes to disappear, bruv. Jesus Christ. But anyway, I'm going to do introductions because we've got someone who's debuting today. So obviously me at Flown, and obviously we've got to the left of me. That's you,
Gem. Gem, how you doing, people? You know me.
Fantastic.
We're here, Miss Blue. You guys are quite familiar with me as well.
That's Monster in the building. What's happening, people?
It's Daniel right here. What are you telling them?
I'm David, but I still can't get over the fact Monster just grabbed the Capri Sun. I can't believe that.
I just got.
That's personal, bro.
Let him grab the Capri Sun, fam, and obviously debuting for his first
David.
time on the Chelsea show.
Yeah, my name's Kevin. Hi, everyone.
All right, let's get into it. Why are you guys laughing at Monster? Let him drink his Capri
No, I'm
Sun.
not laughing at Monster. I'm laughing at David.
I have no energy, man.
He's like, he went, I'm David. Like,
You never know. Maybe his Woman Crush Wednesday is watching. You never know.
Exactly.
You never know. David, I see you. I see you. Okay, and obviously the late comer. He's not even there. Cheers. Cheers.
Just sitting in the corner,
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With your Nigerian
I'm
wife.
actually gonna be wait. I'm next to the router.
Why-
Deep it.
Why is he? Why is he
right
moving,
there.
Why is he changing the angles like he's trying to take a selfie? What's going on?
Listen.
Look, the route is there, and it still doesn't work.
I don't think
too jarring, man.
finding codes to it help. Anyway, I don't know. I'm not a technician in it. But what's that Chelsea Sir Roman's Army? Again,
YouTube.
I'm going to say this one time and one time only. This is not for rival fans who can't take banter. I beg you in the name of God. If you can't take banter, and we bring up Liverpool, we bring up Arsenal, Man United, anything, please just close it now. Thank you very much. But cool, I've got my all-star squad here. And I think we should just literally just to, go in on a happy note. Ben Chilwell was, injured over last week, I think it was, when England got knocked out of the Nation League. He was injured, and it looks like he's on his way back to being fully fit. And he might actually be playing in the next England match. Jem, you've already come and say, what are your thoughts on that?
I want Southgate's bank details. I will back him some money just to stop that man from playing. Like, honestly, like he shouldn't risk it. What's the point? We're out of the game. We're at the thing anyway. So what's the point of playing him? Like, let him just rest. He's had an injury. There's no need for him to be on the pitch. We need him. We need him for the weekend. At the end of the day, we cannot go back to blimmin' backwards, sideways Alonso. Can't be seeing that. So for me, just let him breathe.
My thing is, I don't think Frank Lampard will play him anyway. Because we've seen how Frank Lampard's been with players that get like the tiniest of injuries. He likes to bring them back in slowly but surely. Like, do you not think this is going to be an injury where he does that with Ben Chilwell?
I think we see a difference in important players. He doesn't do that. Kante, every time Kante was back, played him straight away. And I think Chilwell is one of those positions right now where our second choice, we just can't go to that. To be fair, I did tweet. I said that if Chilwell is injured, Aspilicueta should come in. It shouldn't be Emerson. It shouldn't be Alonso. But
I agree.
But then again,
I think can't play Alonso, man. This guy's a liability.
Yeah, 100%.
We've got Emerson, boys. Forget about Emerson as
I
well.
don't want Emerson.
Emerson, I think he might as well not be on the.
He's positionally lost. He doesn't understand football. He just plays to have a good time.
Remember, he's the reason why we got kicked out of the Carabao Cup as well.
Yeah, that's true, Monster. That is
simple clearance he couldn't make. So I can't go back to any of them. I'm just mad that Chelsea let Ian Matson go out on loan, because I watched him a couple times in the academy and he was impressive, innit? I thought he was going to have a breakthrough season, but they weren't able to shift Alonso and what's his name and Emerson. So now if Even though I think Chilwell is going to be fully fit anyway. I think he's fully fit anyway, innit? I think it was just a back spasm, innit? But
yeah.
if anything happens to him, I can't go back to them two. It has to be Aspie playing it. It has to be. It has to be.
In a game,
it's actually that deep. It's actually that deep.
It is that deep.
The only thing is, right, when you play Aspie on the left, you don't have any like attacking prowess against it. Like he just sits back, or if he does go forward, he goes backwards, and then he goes onto his stronger foot because this is natural. It's just a natural instinct. He's right-footed. Do you know what I mean? Like you lose that attacking threat with him. But if you play like someone like an Emerson, not saying he still get up and down the pitch and alongside. Do you know what I mean?
No, because as soon as Emerson runs up the pitch, by the time he gets back, he's already pulled his hamstring. He's not playing. Right, start then.
Period, Paul. Really quickly, against someone like Newcastle, who we've got on Saturday, right? Do you not think playing 3 at the back might work and then have a lot? Okay. Sorry.
This ain't England.
We are not changing the system for freaking
exactly.
Alonso.
No. Do you know what? I disagree, man. Because really and truly, I've said it already. I do not want to see 5 at the back ever again at Chelsea. Like it's done. It's time. It's done. We've got the 4 at the back. We play the 4 at the back. The 5 at the back thing is just not it, man. Look at Arsenal. Look at them. They're literally dying for a 4 at the back right now.
Yeah.
Because 5 at the back is just washed, man. It's not.
Yeah, you
play
5 at the back. Because of how our midfield is right now. You play 5 at the back. You're basically giving it up. You're giving it up to whoever in it, and you saw that in the Man United game, innit? We can't go back to 5 at it, but we can't be doing what Gareth Southgate's doing because he's trash.
100%.
He shouldn't even be in the England job. But.
Yeah, and if you think about it,
that, oh God, Ched, with your lad, my G.
I want to see Kante though. I want to see Kante in the middle on his own. I think we should play this game with Kante on his own and play the two
Newcastle. They don't even have Callum Wilson. We've got nothing to worry about. All right?
That's what I'm saying. So there's no point. What I'm saying is there's no need for Jorginho and Kante next to each other. Just let Kante run the teams and just play 2 in front. That's it.
Wait. We're gonna come into the teams for a second. I was just talking about 3 in the back. Jem's like, I can't see Jorginho. Leave the guy alone. Leave him alone. But true say, I already know you guys aren't for the 5 at the back, but Kev, you're new here. What do you think about the 5 at the back system, and would you take it against Newcastle, considering if Ben Chilwell is not injured?
I can understand. The thing is, I'm not a fan of it, but if Alonso does end up playing 4 at the back, I wouldn't really go with that because it's Alonso. But I don't think so. He'll start Alonso anyways. I think Emerson will play. So I would 5 at the back ain't it really.
I feel like everyone's a bit
as well. We'll have more of the possession. It's Newcastle.
It's no surprise that the team that is bottom of the table plays 5 at the back. It's no surprise that Arsenal, who play 5 at the back, are struggling right now, and everyone's complaining about it. Those are the only 2 teams who play 5 at the back consistently right now.
Well, Wolves.
And Wolves, but Wolves are different. They've got Portugal XI, and they like he knows what he's doing in it with his team. In it,
Conor Cody's Portuguese by just
literally.
They got Semedo, bro. He's good. Trust me, up and down that wing.
Conor Cody should try and become eligible for Portugal. Just finish.
He might as well learn Portuguese. I can't lie to
you. Right. So going into the. Wait, hold on. I got a super chat here. I'm so sorry to bring this up. Thank you for even paying for this because we already knew, but thank you for highlighting it. I might even is Germany getting destroyed.
We don't need to touch base on whether.
Oh my God! I just checked the score. It's 5-0.
No, we're not talking about it.
What? Yeah, but why do we care? Why do we care? Because Timo Werner's in the team. It doesn't mean anything, does it? It's internationals. Like, who cares?
You know what? It ain't got nothing to do with Timo Werner.
Nothing to do with Chelsea, is it?
Nothing to do with Timo Werner. Nothing to do with Chelsea.
Yeah. So what?
I feel like it matters because for those who don't know, we've got 2 1/10 people in this chat who are German. So
right, okay.
It does hit a bit different, but cool. We're playing Newcastle on the weekend. What lineup do we want to see? Of course, we've got the original back 4, back 5 with Kepa. With Mendy.
Can I just say,
Guys,
Ania, can I just say it's highly likely Thiago Silva's not going to play. So because he's going to be coming back late off international duty.
Yeah.
So it's very unlikely he's going to play.
That's not
So,
good.
Yeah, but he's playing today, isn't he? Is it today?
yeah.
He's been playing in a lot of games, so I think.
Oh yeah, he might not play then.
And the last time he came back,
I can't trust Christensen against Wilson. That's a match made in heaven. The hell.
Wilson's not playing apparently.
Wilson's injured.
I think he'll play him. I actually think he'll play him, and then he'll rest him in the Champions League game on Tuesday. That's what I think. Because we don't need him.
I think it's the other way around.
Imagine Joe Linton bags hat trick against us. Oh my god.
Don't even say
KJ
that.
Linton.
Don't say that. David, we don't need that.
Mate, the last time you said that, the Sheffield guy banged a goal past us with my Goldridge, whatever his name is.
He doesn't score against no one. He scores against us.
Trust me.
Because of David's fault. He says his name.
I ain't here. He can talk from the back. He's got a bad omen, fam. Last time he said that McGoldrick could score against him.
Yeah.
Who was it that was on the end of the ball? McGoldrick.
Goldridge, yeah.
He also said that we're going to draw against West Brom. And it happened.
Yeah,
David is the oracle still.
It's the devil's advocate.
I'm serious. For the first time ever, I'm going to Newcastle away, and I'm confident. First time.
I can't lie. I'm not on this boat. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not on this boat. Only because Newcastle actually a solid team. I know Man United didn't knock out Man United. Dead food. But
do you know what, Ches? You're forgetting something else as well. Our record at Newcastle is shocking. Some reasons do not play well at Newcastle.
Last season, I swear.
Yeah, no, we have done.
It's
shocking. It's a bogey team for us. That ground.
No, but I'm not worried. I ain't worried. The one thing we've been lacking is creativity, and we don't have that problem no more. So we should be okay. And have it back as well.
Oh yeah, can't wait. Big up my brother.
His dog's very cute, by the way. Just saying.
Oh my god.
His dogs on Instagram.
Oh, we're not gonna discuss how.
Just saying.
I'm begging.
He's
begging.
Yeah, dog's begging.
Guys, I love dogs and I love having this dog, but we're not gonna do it. We're not gonna discuss this dog. Yeah. Let's talk about who we want in the midfield for the Newcastle match. In fact, not even that. In case Thiago Silva doesn't play, who we have in at centre back? We're gonna go around.
No.
Jem, you are
in reality, you still Christensen.
Take this question.
I want to see
Ches. What? We're going to go around the table. All right, Ches.
You lost it.
Jem, who you have in partnering Zuma? Or if Zuma plays.
This is a painful question, man. I actually hate this now. Because when Thiago Silva, I just can't imagine him not there, but I just don't like Christensen. He's just shocking. I actually would probably give, I know you're probably going to go against me on this, but I'd actually give Rudiger a shout. Just give him a shout. Yeah, I'm going to say Rudiger over Christensen. I would actually probably, like, if Ben Chilwell was fit and playing, I'd actually maybe risk Aspie playing there as well. I don't know, but I don't think he'll do that, so I'd say Rudiger.
Cool. Bree, what about you?
Free Tomori. I want Tomori.
Oh, free my guy 1,000 times.
He won't play him.
1,000 times. Like,
in the ideal world, I'd want Tomori to start play in the middle.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Monster, what about you?
I mean, I would prefer Tomori, but it's likely going to be Rudiger. And I'm not even going to lie. So far this season, all the games he's played, he's looked impressive as well. So you never know. He might have turned another leaf. We'll see. But it's most likely going to be Rudiger. It's most likely going to be him.
Do you know what? I'm going to skip Kev's for now. Yeah, I'm going to go straight to Daniel because Daniel looks like he's about to blow it out. What the hell?
The thing is, Rudiger, I won't say impressive. I'll just say he hasn't had his concentration tested, innit? And that's his problem. Lack of concentration and his ability to just lose his mind. But again, it's like what Bree said, man. Free Tomori, ideal world, Tomori plays, comes back. He's the guy who plays alongside Zuma, but that's not going to happen. I think it will be Rudiger. If I had to go between what Lampard would pick, so between Rudiger and Christensen, I'd go with Rudiger, just based on the fact that stronger, faster, more dominant, and So Rudiger,
What about you, Kev? You take Rudiger in centre?
As Elvis guy said, I prefer Tomori, but it probably will be Rudiger. But I can't like. Obviously, the other couple of games he's played has been for Germany, but he was looking a bit shaky. That's why I'm just at the start he was looking alright, but the mistake he did the other day, yeah, I prefer Tomori, but Lampard will probably go for Rudiger and Zuma.
How's Rudiger been for Germany? Has he been starting?
Let's just say he's not playing tonight.
Right.
So
No,
the
he
5
plays.
goals is not his fault. Right?
He plays right back.
Wait. Let Kev's answer. The way you guys want to jump on Rudiger, yeah, I don't like it. Respect my boy. Respect Rudiger, fam. No, but how's he been playing for Germany? Talk to me.
For Germany, he's not actually not that been bad. He plays better for Germany than he does for Chelsea. Obviously, the reason he's not playing today is because he got suspended. But obviously, the last game he made a mistake. But he actually plays well for Germany. Obviously, for Chelsea, when he comes back to Chelsea, it's not the same. But that's it, really. Sometimes international players play better for the national team. It might be a confidence issue. I'm not sure, but
I mean, he does play right back for Germany. So
I've never seen him play right back.
No, he plays right back. Yeah, he plays right back. He played right back for Roma as well. Did you not know this? Did you not know this?
God, I didn't know this.
Yeah, he played right back for Roma. He's been
Rudiger, right back.
Yeah, he was. I feel like for Roma he played right back more than he played centre back.
Yeah.
I'd love to see that. I'm sorry, I haven't seen him.
You've not seen him play right back? No.
Yeah, I just can't imagine it. Can you imagine him running up the
it's a bit like
the ball?
It's a bit like the Mustafi thing. Mustafi played a lot at right back for Germany, but obviously came to the Prem, was playing centre back.
I didn't know that, boys. I actually didn't know that.
Yeah.
For Rudiger, he does play centre back. It would usually be him, Ginter, or him and Sula at centre back.
Yeah.
Or they will play three at the back, and he'd play on the left hand side of it.
I was thinking right back. I was thinking, God damn.
He's played there before.
Ginter today he's playing right back. Ginter plays centre back for Mönchengladbach, but he plays right back for Germany sometimes. Yeah, they just because Löw normally plays with like one attacking fullback, one defensive fullback. So obviously a centre back's not the worst option. That's just how it does it.
The only reason Ginter even plays right back for Germany is because Klosterman he's out. So normally and usually they'll have Carrera as well. But
I'm gonna stop it there, because I have a feeling you and David are gonna go back and forth on this Germany thing. I ain't on it. I ain't on it. David, who you have in centre back?
It's gonna be Rudiger. I just know it will be. Like
you having you.
I'd want Tomori, but I don't think that's gonna happen. So Rudiger.
Ches, now you can jump.
Well, if you can even hear me, innit? Like, it's what it is. But if you can, I'm choosing. I'll probably have to go Rudiger only because he's the most experienced centre back we've got. So if we need to put him in for a stopgap, I guess he could do a job. He's just not a reliable player, of course, in the season. But obviously, like everyone said, to ditto everyone, obviously tomorrow I'd like to play. But Rudiger and Zuma isn't the worst player, especially against Newcastle, a lesser team in the league. So just to be a standard win.
I'm scared that he's lagging. He didn't hear me. Calm. Cool. So
I'm definitely lagging, but I'm coping, innit?
So GNA TV says Newcastle won't really pose much of a threat, in my opinion. Look at your team now and your current form. Where are their world-class players exactly? That's true. Joe Linton, I'm playing. I'm joking. So in midfield, who are we having? Oh, this is going to be a hard one.
Kante, Cover, and Havertz.
Why Cover? I'm very happy you brought that up. Why Cover?
Because he's our second best 8 at the club, and we've got 2 8 positions.
Who's the first?
Havertz.
See, I don't think so.
That's why I went Havertz.
I don't agree with David's selection in that game. I say.
Nor do I.
I say Kante.
I'd say Mason Mount.
I say Kante, Cover, and Mason Mount.
See, I wouldn't even say that.
I wouldn't even say that either.
I would say Kante, Mount, and Havertz. That's who I'd go with. It's
Yeah.
worked
Yeah,
so far. That's worked. Why are you going to change it? It worked last time we played it.
But also, Kante, Kovacic and Mount worked in the last game. Did you not see Kovacic's combinations with freaking what's his name on the Hakim Ziyech on the wing? Unbelievable, man.
I feel like one game shouldn't justify Kovacic.
All I'm saying about Kovacic is last year he was our player of the season, all right? And in the last game, you're all saying, oh, did you see the link up? The game before, you're all saying with Havertz, oh, did you see the link up? So what happens if you put them two on the pitch at the same time?
Well, Havertz ain't played in what, 2 weeks or how long has it been now, bruv? Don't just throw him in there, bruv.
He's got a point. David.
What do you mean it's Newcastle? Have you not seen how we've been getting wiped at Newcastle over
Monster. This isn't. It's not St. I hate. This isn't St. James's Park. All right, it's not. There are no fans there. Every ground is neutral.
Matter.
Every ground is neutral. I hate when people nowadays are like, "Oh, it's home and away." No, it isn't. It's all neutral now. There are no fans there. It's literally look at the mat. It says every game is neutral now because your home advantage has gone down by 50%. It's not a thing anymore. It's
you can still get spanked. Did Liverpool not get spanked by Aston Villa without no fans?
You can get spanked. Of course you can. But I'm not too worried about that because Aston Villa and Newcastle are two different. Like they're in two different classes. Newcastle will the whole game sit back. They will. They don't have their main attacking threat in Callum Wilson. They only have St. Maximin, and St. Maximin will run right. If he's got no other option to go to, then he can't do anything.
So Maximin runs to the end of the earth.
Yeah, and they've got a striker that scores goals now as well. They haven't got Joe Linton. They've got Callum Wilson now, haven't they?
Yeah, so but he's injured.
Oh, is he?
He's injured.
Fair enough. So it's Joe Linton playing.
No,
call your top. Oh, Jesus.
I'm so vexed because everyone's like, oh no, Mason Mount.
Listen,
play Mason Mount. Why wouldn't you play Mason Mount?
Hold on.
Because Kovacic is an upgrade.
Listen. Since Lampard's moved Mason Mount to midfield, he has been impressive. He hasn't done anything wrong to be dropped.
Right, no, Monster. Has Mason Mount this season been better than Mateo Kovacic last season? Yes or no?
It's not about
David,
answer my question. No, Jem, answer my question. Answer my question.
But you know that's not true, though, don't you? Kovacic was my voted player of the season. You can't.
There we go. So why would you not play your player of the season? It doesn't make any sense.
David, that doesn't mean anything, David. Come on.
You've got a player of the season who's an
Matter one player of the season, but his time came. Do you get what I'm saying? Like Kovacic.
I'm tired of you, man, disrespecting Mason Mount, bro.
I'm on your side, yeah, but the thing is, it just depends on how you see it, innit? Like, in my opinion, I think you rest Mount. It's not drop him Mount. You just give him a little bit of a rest, and then you play Havertz. See how Havertz gets on. If he's looking a bit rusty, you have the option of taking him off on the 55th, 60th minute. Like you have options. That's the good thing about this Chelsea.
Why are we resting Mason Mount when Kovacic has been playing for so long?
One at a time.
One thing I would say about Mason Mount, he's one at a time. He's one of the most durable players out there. Like in terms of very durable.
Oh my God, excuses.
David, rebuttal. I'll give you a
David. Can I just say one thing about Mason Mount and Kovacic playing in that 8 role, right next to Havertz? Yeah, you know Kovacic full well hasn't got end product.
Yeah,
has Mason Mount got end product?
Yes, he's got a lot more end product. He's got a lot more end product than Kovacic.
Mason Mount has got Mason Mount this season for this fantastic player has got 1 goal and 1 assist, and you're all acting like he's output merchant.
No, but he's better in an 8 role. He's better than Kovacic. Kovacic is better from a deeper role.
Based on what?
Based on what we've seen of Kovacic, when he gets the ball and he drives with the ball,
hold on.
9 times out of 10, he knocks it off the pitch, bro.
Wait, David, I just want to know what's the reason for starting Kovacic over Mount?
We have 2 8 positions. The 2 best 8s at the club are Kovacic and Kai Havertz.
Oh, so you think in general Kovacic going forward should be the main starter?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, I disagree, but yeah.
How is that weakness?
Because he hasn't got end product, David. He has shown that he hasn't got end product.
Oh my days! Mason Mount went like 20 games last year with no end product. What are you talking about? End product.
I do think Kovacic. Hold on, David. I think Kovacic, moving like Kovacic in that 8 position is much better than Kovacic playing in a deeper, whether it's a deep line playmaker. That's not his role, innit? He's naturally an 8, innit? But I would want, because Havertz has not necessarily played that amount. He hasn't played recently, so I think he might not have to necessarily be up to par, up to fitness, innit? I think bring him. Yeah, he scored 2 goals today. Bring him off. Bring Havertz off the bench in the second half, get him some game time, and then start him in a Ren game. But this game in particular, start Mount and Kovacic. I think it will work again.
It worked, but yeah. Well, I'd like Havertz, but that's my opinion. Havertz and Mount.
Are you guys all right?
Literally, Mason Mount has one more goal than Kovacic this whole season, and you're acting like Mason Mount.
Listen, you man,
honestly, like
you man need to stop disrespecting this kid.
I'm not disrespecting him. I'm just saying.
Did Kovacic play in an 8 last season?
Kovacic is one of the.
Did he play the 8 last season?
No, not really.
So how comes out of the blue you want him to play in an 8 when we haven't seen him in an 8 last season? That's one game.
Cool. Guys, leave it. Dead it.
Head gone.
David. All right. Ches, what's your opinion on this? You've been patiently waiting.
I can't lie, my Wi-Fi's been bugging. I was letting it land. But anyway, I hear what everyone's saying. What David's saying was a catch wrong. He's saying long term, that's the best number 8 in their position, which is true. But what everyone else is saying, which I agree with, is Mount in this current moment is in good form and he is playing well in that position. Yes, he's probably not the best on paper and in terms of ability, but like they both work interchangeably, so I don't mind either way. But I think Mount should play purely because he's actually been playing well for us. So why would you want to change the winning formula? That's my point of view.
And Ken, what's your take on this? Are you choosing cover going forward over Mount?
Yeah, to me personally, I think so anyway. Going forward, Kovacic.
Yeah.
I think with Kovacic, it depends. Like, say we're playing Newcastle. I do think Mount's the better option, but against the big teams, I would prefer to see Kovacic and Havertz going forward wise. Obviously, I do disagree with what is it, David? No, what said about the end product. Mount does have better end product. His passing as well.
It's one goal and it's literally one
David, rest.
No. I agree with David. Not gonna lie.
That's more than Kovacic, though. That's more than Kovacic.
No, I agree with.
He's had double the appearances and one more goal.
Yeah. What you need to deep as well.
Listen, you're growing a grey hair. Calm down, mate. Flimming out.
Yes,
My head's gone.
Rest.
My head's gone. It's gone.
I can see the rude boy coming at you, bro.
My head's gone.
Because I know Jem's gonna wind you up. I'm gonna go. Daniel. Daniel, talk to me. What are you gonna say?
No, I think for the game against Newcastle, personally, I just start the same team, innit? And it's an opportunity to give Mount rest as well. Because really and truly, for me, like we can give our opinions, but I've come to the mindset that Mount will play in the Lampard team. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, that's what you have to just understand, innit? Regardless of our opinions, yeah.
It's not a negative.
Blah blah blah.
It's not a negative.
It's not a negative. It's not.
Because people are very condescending about it, innit? They're like, oh,
yeah.
Why are people saying it as a fact?
But I need
your point of view. Do you get what I'm saying?
No, 100%.
He's not in our strongest.
And he hasn't done anything wrong as well. Like,
no, I agree.
Like
he
Very
hasn't.
narrative.
All right. We're going off. One at a time. Daniel, land your point.
Yeah, but you already know my feelings towards Kovacic. I think he's a player of elite quality. I think on his day, he is one of our best midfielders. Yes. You get what I'm saying? And I still think he has a big role to play in the team. Personally, I'd play him over Mount in terms of who are the starting 8s. However, I see what Mount's doing in the team, and I don't mind him in the team. Like, he's good. Like, he does the job. So,
David, is there room for you to incorporate them both?
No.
Okay.
No, like Kante's always going to start regardless. So then you've got 2 more midfield positions. Your best midfielder is Kai Havertz, and he's your most expensive one. He's your record signing. You're starting him, right? So you got 1 spot left. You either have Mason Mount is good. Don't get it wrong. I'm not saying Mason Mount is bad, but Kovacic is a clear upgrade on Mason Mount. He's clear upgrade.
Oh,
Don't
say it.
Gem. But you saw them both last season. One was playing deeper, yet one won Player of the Season, and the other did not. All right, Kovacic.
Who's been playing the number 8 role for Chelsea mostly?
He's got one more goal. Like,
it doesn't matter. He's been playing there since the whole of last season. Kovacic has not been playing.
No, but his point is,
Kovacic.
Mount has way more like games than Kovacic in that position. That's because Lampard has played him there, and for all those games that he's played, when we look at the evidence sheet, he hasn't. It's not glaring over Kovacic. Do you get what I'm saying? That's what he's basically saying.
I love Kovacic. Kovacic, I think he's a top quality player. Don't get me wrong. I'm not sitting there saying I don't like Kovacic, but for me, you're going to take because Kante's. We're saying Kante's going to occupy the base of the midfield, and there's only 2 positions in front of him. We're just saying knock Mason Mount off, who's been playing the number 8 role for us all last season, just to accommodate Kovacic to play there. But he hasn't been playing it last season.
We didn't really play 8 last year.
So far this season, this season, yeah. You know, we were getting onto Mount earlier on the season, even though it's not his fault, it's Frank Lampard's fault, because he was being put on the wing. Ever since he's been put in midfield, playing that 8 position, he has been very, very effective. Whether he might have scored 1 goal and only got 1 assist or how many it is, but you can't tell me what he's doing is not effective for the team, innit? And right now, I don't think he's droppable right now. I don't think he is.
Yes, he is.
No,
Listen, David, I love what I saw at Burnley.
You play your best players when they are.
David, just really quick. I just want to ask you a question. Do you think there's a difference in the system from last season and this season, especially now that we're playing with 2 8s?
Yes. Last year we played 4-2-3-1. This year we played 4-3-3. I don't know where you guys were playing that Mason Mount was playing 8 last year.
No. I understand, but from this, right, we've seen Mason Mount play in 8 and we've seen him excel from this 8 position at the minute, but we haven't had enough evidence to suggest that, Kovacic will excel at this 8 position. We've seen it all based on one match, as an 8. Unless you don't want the 2-8 system going, I don't see how you can have such an argument for Kovacic starting over Mason Mount. Unless you change the system from the 2-8s.
No, Kovacic is an upgrade.
I think Lampard disagrees.
I just think something. The reason why we're going back and forth is because they're very, very similar. So like this argument isn't really.
No, they're not. What?
Don't set him off. Don't set David off.
But you're saying no. Wait, let me land.
Okay, land.
It's not. We talk about it for like half an hour. We've been talking for like 30 minutes on the same player. So obviously there must be similarities. Because if it was that disparity, nothing.
No. Because even what you said, I slightly disagree with. Because what you need to deep as well is that with the Mount situation, let's be honest. With the way Mount started and where Lampard was playing him, he should have been out of the team with the way he was playing in the 10 position, playing on the wing. He should be out of the team. What Lampard has done is managed to find a system where it works for him. Imagine he started with the Kovacic playing in the 8 position. We wouldn't be having arguments over whether Mount should be coming back into the team.
But if Kovacic started in the 8 position,
we might have though.
Performing, it'll be a problem, no?
Yeah, we don't have that though. We don't have that evidence.
Let me tell you this.
The evidence
isn't there to suggest. Chelsea would have still struggled. The main reason why you're seeing Chelsea as good as they are now is because of one person, and that's because of Hakim Ziyech. That's the only reason why you're seeing the big improvement now, isn't it? It doesn't matter whether it was Kovacic or Mount earlier on without Hakim Ziyech, we would have had the same issues. I'm telling you now.
And the link ups there, just look at the first goal. It was Ziyech to Kovacic, Kovacic to Tammy.
Yeah.
And then Tammy scored. So.
All right. Well, I think we're going to rest on that.
Imagine Mount and Kovacic are similar. I'm not having this for a second.
They're not similar. Okay, we can agree they're not similar. Chairs, I think like,
Mason Mount's 10 times better than him. That's it. End of this. Go on.
Okay. Let's scrap the midfield debate. Yeah. So it's it's always going to be a midfield 3 basically. So regardless, midfield 3. Who plays in that midfield 3? Everyone else says Mount, Kante, and Havertz. David says Kovacic plays. Christopher Segura says, don't wish it on Mount, but if he keeps playing a lot of games, then Frank is risking a massive injury on him. Better to play both Kovacic and Mount similar minutes. But Frank will run him into the ground. I agree, to be honest.
That's a fair argument.
Yeah,
that is a fair argument. I think the only time where Kovacic would fit into this team is where we're playing that double pivot, or Mount needs a rest. Personally,
three of them, Lampard just needs to find a way to rotate the three of them, innit?
Yeah.
Rotate the three of them, it'll work.
Yeah, there's room for all of them, because I think Kovacic, last season he was almost world class. In fact, he was world class. Let me quote me if you want to. He was world class. All right, cool. So our forwards, who's that? Who's there?
It's gonna be.
Hey, the super chat. Hey, Jem,
I'm so sorry, Jem. This is. I have to read my super chat. Jem, I love you, but this is hilarious. Hairline, Mane or bottle.
You wish you had this hair, bro.
Is anyone trying to answer though?
No.
You do know I've got a lot of hair. I've probably got a lot of hair. You know that. Like, I ain't got Aubameyang hair.
Aubameyang hairline is a bit of a
Mane has to let his one go still.
Period.
Yeah, just let it go, bro. Just take it all off. What are you doing?
All right, I got another super chat here. Zotta Stevens says, "What happens to your world-class players? Spain 6, Germany 0. That's side from Kev, that head down from David. David ain't even German anymore. And that face covering from Brie. Ridiculous.
It happens, isn't it?
So sorry. But do you know what's really funny? And we're going to come to this very soon.
One still.
Oh, there's Bayern Munich.
Yeah, you know what, Ches? Just please. Like I said this 5 minutes ago, it's a bit of a sticky one. Listen, it's gonna get interesting because someone has not an unpopular opinion, but just an opinion that Werner is still top 3 European strikers in the world. So that would be interesting to have as a debate. But anyway, our forwards, who we having?
The usual.
Ziyech, Werner, Pulisic.
No, Pulisic's not fit.
It's not going to play Pulisic. Tammy.
Tammy,
sorry.
Tammy, Timo, and Hakim.
Yes, keep it the same.
Yeah.
Keep it the same. Keep it the same.
Hakim, Timo, and Hudson-Odoi. To be honest, that's what I would want. That's what I would want personally.
Thank you.
Hudson-Odoi deserves opportunity.
I'm not gonna lie. As well as Hudson-Odoi has been playing and he deserves an opportunity. Come on, Tammy's got one of the best goals to game ratio in the league. No, but he's justifying why he should play. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yep.
No, I'm not the biggest Tammy fan. I'd play Hudson-Odoi as well, but fam, as a manager, you can't see Tammy scoring. Pulisic is not available, and then drop Tammy. It makes no sense.
No, Danny, my point is that could Werner be scoring more goals and putting us in better?
Oh, 100%.
That's the upside. That's for me is the upside that you got to look
Fair
at.
enough.
Listen, Werner's going to score regardless. Just seems like it doesn't matter where you freaking put him. He's going to get goals regardless, isn't it? But
he's too good.
I just think for now, until Pulisic is back, Tammy still needs to. He deserves to play. He's been proving himself. His link-up play with Werner or whoever it is, it's banging. Like, he has to play, man.
What about Callum? Has Callum not proven himself to you to start? He's a natural left winger. Has he not proven himself for you?
No,
I can't judge. The thing is, to me, he should be playing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, one thing I would say is that when you say he's proven himself, are you talking about the under 21s? You're talking about the under 21s. All right, cool. The likes of, and I'm gonna shut this down a bit. The likes of Hudson-Odoi. Who else is under 21? What's his name? Greenwood, Saka. These men are beyond that level. So it doesn't matter. You can stick them back in the under 21. They're going to kill it regardless because they've already proven they're way better than that. Do you know what I mean? So, and they shouldn't, at this point in time, I think they should still be playing under 21s because they're still young, but we all know they're way better than that and they probably shouldn't be playing that, innit? So,
then where should they be playing?
With the seniors, innit? But obviously, but I'm just saying at the moment, Tammy hasn't, because Tammy's been playing. So Tammy's proven that he's got. I don't know, for some reason, like I was thinking Tammy's got to be dropped, but the way he's just come into this team and just done so well, whether it's assist or goal, he's been very unselfish as well. He's got to play.
Monster. All I would say is this: would you rather play Werner on the wing? You say Werner scores regardless. Would you rather have Werner have two shots in the game, like 2 clear shots in the game, or 4?
4.
Yeah, like so. For me personally, if you were to split it 2-2, our team will score less goals than if you had all 4 to Werner than if you had 2 for Tammy, 2 for Werner. That's my only thing.
So you'd rather risk Christian Pulisic, get him another injury?
No, I'd rather put in Hudson-Odoi. I'd rather put in Hudson-Odoi.
Yeah, I want Hudson-Odoi to play as well, wouldn't it?
He's
go on,
Tez.
The thing is that it's like I hear what you're saying about the difference in efficiency, but my thing is the team is getting quite a good synergy right now, so I don't want to change that. Like, I don't want to kind of mess up the system. So like, if Tammy Abraham's doing well with Ziyech, and James and Ziyech have a good partnership, and then Werner and Chilwell have a good partnership, then we should keep it only for now.
All I'm saying, when Tammy Abraham and Mason Mount have their eventual drop off, as young players will do, that whole synergy thing you talk about, it will go out your head very fast.
Yeah, but that's the same with every. Oh, wait a sec, David. That's the same with most players, mate. At the end of the day, listen, wait. They're playing well and they're on form. We don't want them in the team. They played crap last season. We don't want them in the team.
Jem. My whole point is that these young players, especially the young players, have a very limited amount of, not very limited, but they have a limited amount of good games they can play every single season. All right. If you play them 38 games, they're guaranteed to have 5-10 awful games. That's just
probably
how young
more.
players are.
But yeah, I agree.
Probably more.
Yeah.
But if you only play them in 25 of those games and put in the senior players who are actually seasoned, like, professionals, then they'll have. Well,
David,
you're arguing Tammy for Hudson-Odoi, so they're both young players.
No, but what I'm saying is that I'd rather have Werner in there, because regardless of whoever it is, we're still gonna have a young player in there. I'd rather have those minutes go to Hudson-Odoi than Tammy, because I think Werner will be a bigger upside in the striker role than anything else.
I get what you're saying, but the thing is about that, there's 2 parts to it. In my opinion, when you look at these young players, the reason why they look so much better is because they're playing with better players. Do you get what I'm saying? It's not just a team filled with young players. They're playing with Ziyech, they're playing with Werner, they're playing with Pavard. These are all ballers that are in a position to feed these guys and teach these guys deep. They're in training every single day, learning from guys who have played all around the world, internationals, this and that. And then the other part to it as well is that I get what you're saying in terms of the upside. I want Werner to play up front. I've seen on the other shows on the Football Terrace, people are saying Werner's been shifted out to the wing. I hate when people don't add context to situations and just say dumb stuff about Werner. He hasn't been pushed out. The reason why he's on the wing is because Lampard wants to put in Tammy, and it makes sense to put Werner and Tammy together in the same team. But anyway, you just have to remember. Yeah, go on.
I'm not against that.
I'm not against that narrative.
Listen.
Put
some respect on Tammy's name. Yeah, the best young striker after what's his name? Rashford in the league. Yeah, to me, he's better than Calvert. He's better than Calvert-Lewin. He's better than Calvert-Lewin.
Stop it.
Listen. Until Calvert-Lewin puts up his numbers that he put up last season, he's not on his level yet. Do you know what I mean? He could be on his level.
Calvert-Lewin scored 15 goals last year.
How many goals did he score?
He scored 15 goals last year.
50. Okay, Tammy got 16, so it's still better.
Lord,
I'm sorry, but he's even got a goal to game ratio as well. Like, come on, right? Put some. Listen, let him start. Let him play his thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's doing well. You've seen him. He's gone from goal scorer to facilitator now as well. He's not just scoring now. He's now, contributing to passing the ball to Werner and doing things like that. He's showing different ranges in his game. He's not no header merchant like Calvert-Lewin. My man can't even dribble, can't do nothing. Tapping, header merchant. That's all he is.
What I think Lampard's got to do is that where he's got them playing so consistently well at the moment is that he's got to continue rotating them. Like, he's got them playing well, but also continue rotating. Because David's right, they will eventually have bad games, and you're going to need people off the bench to come on and change the game maybe. But if you keep rotating it, at least then it keeps them fresh. if they have a good 50, 60 minutes, it don't really affect their whole mentality, their reputations. You know what I mean? Like, just keep it going. Like, keep the rotation moving. We didn't have that option last season. You had to play Mason Mount and Tammy Abraham throughout the whole blooming games. You know yourself, he hardly made any substitutions. So, for me, it's just about rotating.
Okay, so I guess my question is, you guys would rather have Werner on the left with Tammy up front than have a natural winger, Callum Hudson-Odoi.
No.
With Werner up front.
That's
I
not
need
what
to
you said.
understand. No.
That's not
I
what you said.
need to understand.
Anita, don't put me in there.
Devil's advocate.
I'm not involved.
Okay, apart from David and Kevs, y'all are saying.
I disagree.
Yeah,
David, Kevs, and
I'm
Bree.
saying start him. You can bring Callum Hudson-Odoi off the bench. Do you know what I mean? I'm saying start him. Start him for now because right now it's working. So just stick with what's working.
Okay, we've seen the argument for it from Monster and Daniel. So I'm gonna go and Jem. I'm gonna go to Kevs. Tell me your argument against it. Why would you not start Werner on the left than Callum Hudson-Odoi on the left and Werner up front?
I just feel like on the left he's wasted. Obviously, when he's actually scored for us, he's come and scored centrally. I know against Burnley he came from the left, but he's not a good dribbler. And also right now, Hudson-Odoi is playing with a lot of confidence. He just deserves the minutes, and he's not being game time either.
Period.
But look at the context. Look at the context.
Daniel, you see what it is? I've said it myself. Werner and Tammy Abraham up front together would work. I understand that.
But that's what we basically played. Because the tactical breakdown of the team is, if you look at the average position of Werner in all the games he's played on the wing, he's basically playing right next to Abraham. That allows Chilwell to play the whole wing, because that's Chilwell's energy. And why you like him so much, Anita, is because he's playing the whole wing.
Daniel, I feel like you understand those tactics, but I don't think the team actually has those tactics. Like, I think it's one of them where Werner is constantly drifting centrally because that's.
I think Tammy and Werner get in the way of each other.
Literally, they bump into each other.
100%.
That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing. Oh no, go. Oh, brain. My head's gone. Just let me be, man. My head's gone.
No, but just coming off your point where you said that they both get in the way of each other, Tammy and Werner. It's actually happening. As you mentioned, when you watch games, was you that mentioned it? But basically, he drifts into centre, so that's what I would prefer for them to start in their natural positions, and then maybe when we're making changes, and maybe then switch one to the left, and then switch the formations. But I think going forward, we should start our players in their natural positions in order to avoid these clashes happening.
Because you think about it, they're bumping into each other.
Exactly. I remember with Mount as well. Like, there was a whole mix-up as well, and Frank was playing Mount left wing. Like, it just was all over the place. We just need to sort it out.
Listen, I'd rather have people in the box than not. And one of the things that Chelsea used to do for a couple of seasons prior to this is only have one man in the box. And Willian used to be hanging around the end of the box. There'd be Abraham in the box, of Mason Mount coming in late. There was no one in it. At least with Timo Werner and Abraham, you've got two strikers in the box.
Yeah, but crossing is the least effective way of scoring in football. So why would you want to constantly whip in crosses?
But then we scored from 2 crosses in the last game.
Doesn't make any sense. Yeah. No. But we have other ways of scoring goals. The occasional cross is fine. But if your argument is we need all the players in the box so we can get in loads of balls, it doesn't work.
David, what's that style of play, David?
Hold on. You do realize a majority of our goals this season is going to come from crossing.
No. I get that. I understand that. But that's because we've been forced into playing that. Personally, for me, I'd rather we get players in the box, but like crossing it, I'm not a fan of crossing it. I'm not personally. Like against teams like Newcastle, crossing it doesn't normally work.
So what's the point of having Reece James in the team then?
No, Reece James
has more than just crossing.
No, exactly.
Reece
James and
Reece James to none. I'm just
but Reece James and
you're saying that it's no point of giving it to the wings.
One at a time.
Reece James has a good cross.
I love it today. You're on fire, boy.
Reece James has a good cross, but it's not next to nothing. All right, relax yourself. We're getting a bit too ahead of ourselves. But no, having the option of Reece James and Hakim Ziyech gives you the ability to cross from many angles. But it also gives you the ability to play in through balls from many different angles.
When do we do that?
Hakim Ziyech last game to Ben Chilwell. That is a through ball, not a cross.
Huh?
That is a through ball. That's not a cross. That isn't a cross. That's not a cross. That's not a cross. No, you've literally seen it. Ziyech will play.
Nah, don't even have a you on this one, Manji.
Oh my god! I swear to God, I'm not counting it as a cross.
That's a cross, bro.
No, Ziyech plays so. Go and watch the game.
That's the cross. Monster's looking at you in disgust.
No, go and watch the games. Go and watch the games. Go and watch the games. Ziyech plays so many through balls. Yeah, okay, you can call them a cross if you want. I ain't counting them as a cross. I'm seeing it as.
So wait, what's the difference? Hold on, quickly. What's the difference between Ziyech's ball to Werner against Burnley and Ziyech's ball to Chilwell? What's the difference?
Wait, Ziyech's ball to against Burnley. Hold on.
Yeah. To Werner.
Yo, let me tell you, it's as simple as this. It came from a corner. All them man were in the box already, innit?
Exactly.
Yeah? My man crossed
do you know what? Quickly,
crossed it.
Do you know what? That boy, can you bring that comment out? I was walking up the stairs when I was getting my water and I was thinking this as I was walking up the stairs, right? He thinks that by pressing the triangle in the L1, that it's a through ball.
That isn't
It's
true.
not a through ball.
That isn't true.
It's a ball.
No, because then by definition,
into the box.
No, Jem, therefore by definition, every ball that goes into the air and has a bit of a curl is a cross. That's not true.
No, but you're saying by definition, every ball that goes into the box is a through ball. That's what you're saying.
No, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying.
So what's a cross? What's a cross?
I said that one
Give me a cross goal. Give me a cross.
Monster, do you understand what he's saying, please? I don't get it.
Hold on. Let me explain. For me personally, that Ziyech one, that was him playing his through ball because you see it in the game. He'll play loads of these long balls. No, he's playing the long balls into the box that are crossing diagonal. For me, a cross is like the one with Reece James that he did against Rennes with Tammy Abraham. That to me is a cross because he's got to the byline or he's near the box and he's just cut it straight across the box.
Cross the ball when you get to the byline. That's what
no. That's not what I'm saying.
You're having a nightmare performance today.
I'm saying that's an example.
Your head's
no, my head's no. It's just because you guys are all like, are you loving the gas right now? You're all in it. I look at things.
Wait a sec, Monster. Do you please? Do you understand? Wait a sec. Do you understand what he's saying, please? Because I am struggling right now.
Hold on.
Try and break it down. What he's saying.
Let me just quickly, David. We said based on. So far this season, I didn't say he was a world-class player. You're taking it out of context. So that's the number one thing, isn't it? Number two, that ball Ziyech played, it was a through ball when he played that to Kovacic, and Kovacic cut it back to Tammy.
Yes,
that was a through ball.
Yes.
It was a cross across the freaking other side, diagonal, basically a diagonal cross to the other side that accidentally hit you or whatever, and went in. That's a cross.
For me, I think he's trying to play it through as a ball, like a through ball. I don't think that was
not a through ball.
Bro, he crossed it, man. It was a corner. It was a corner. Hold on.
It came back to him.
Exactly, and he crossed it with his left foot because he can't cross from that side with his left foot. He's not right-footed. Only a right foot can cross from the other side. He had to cross from the other side with his left foot.
Hey, David, you see when Azpilicueta was in that position, and he always used to play those balls to Morata with those through balls. Those were
crosses.
Were those through balls? I'm asking
no. Those were crosses.
Those were crosses.
So it's the same thing.
It's the same thing.
Nah.
Jem, I don't agree. I think it's a bit of a madness.
I'm lost because I'm just. I don't know if it's me or Daniel.
You know what, David, you're doing so well.
I don't think it's a cross. I don't think it is.
Now David's just gonna die on this hill because
he's gonna die.
No, I'm not dying on the hill. Like honestly, I don't think you.
You new generation of Chelsea fans, mate. I don't know what's happening with your brains. Honestly, I'm getting worried. Is this the future for us?
Jem, I guarantee you. Like against Newcastle, he will do that same ball 3-4 times from a similar position.
But that's what he does.
I don't think that's a cross. I didn't think
he literally ended Kepa's career last season off that same ball, bruv. You know what I mean? That's what he does.
That was
what I mean?
What? That was a free kick.
But it's
a free kick. What are you on
about?
A similar situation. I'm going mad. You're talking
about.
Please, David, can we move on? Don't deflect.
Can we end it?
You are deflecting. You are.
For me, it's not a cross. I'm literally watching it right now. For me, I think he's playing the ball. I think he's playing it through as a ball. Personally, I don't
Please
think
move on.
Let's agree to disagree. If we weren't gonna get done for copyright, I would have said show the thing. Like, let's get this over. Like show the thing, but it's cool. David thinks it's a throw ball. Everyone else thinks it's a cross.
Honestly, I'd love to see the comments right now. I really would.
Honestly?
David must be getting ripped.
The comments.
Nah, he is. He's getting ripped.
David, I think David don't watch games. Looks at notifications. David on paracetamol or cowpole.
Oh my.
Yes, hashtag.
David is watching fragments. Listen, all your comments are killing me, guys. Keep them coming. David Adewumi said, "LOL, favorite position." Werner played on the left with Patrick. He plays on the left for Germany. Has 12 goals this season, all off the left. I can't verify that. I don't.
Not all of them.
that isn't true. That isn't true.
Yeah.
It's not
is-
true.
And even then, he'd score more if he played centrally.
And even still, he didn't play off the left with Patrick Schick. First of all, his main partner was Yusuf Poulsen. My God, people! I swear to God, go do your knowledge. Go before you come.
You
here.
go and do your knowledge. Talking about knowledge.
Earlier on in the show, you said Mason Mount outperforms Mateo Kovacic by far when it comes to outputs. When
Listen,
literally
you've
half the
just
minutes, he's got
outweighed
one
it with
more
saying
goal.
through
Nah.
ball. That is ridiculous.
Nah.
Next topic, please.
Yeah, next topic.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Nah.
So,
Do your research.
Can you imagine if Prime was here? Blimey, hell. Question galore.
literally-
I would have told you back to me.
I don't think so.
Nah, yeah.
Hold on a second. Sorry, you guys keep talking. I just gotta Google something quickly because I need to know if I'm gonna block someone or not. Who the hell? How can someone tell me? Is it because of my fringe? Someone said I look like Diane Abbott. Are you boys? Are you boys?
Diane Abbott.
Oh my days.
Hey, we're all getting ruined tonight, aren't we? I'm getting ruined. You're getting ruined.
Hey, you might want to get rude. Yeah, come on the show. Diane, let me show you who Diane Abbott is. Let me show you who.
Oh my God.
Labour Party.
Yeah,
Don't do it. That is such a. That's horrible. That is.
That's a free
That's
ball.
Are you taking the piss?
Mocking.
Yeah,
Oh boy. That's the worst. Oh my God. That's so
Well,
Yeah,
rude
they're
your
doing it.
orders. I'm finna block your ass. Do you understand?
That's a free
Now-
ball. I'm watching it more. It's a free ball. I'm convinced.
David,
David.
shut up. Blimey,
Ref.
I don't want to hear this anymore. It was not a free
Ref.
ball. Everyone's
Ref.
sitting here saying it was a cross. Just accept you're wrong for once.
All
And
I'm-
say, yeah, do you know what? I got it.
Jem, all I'm saying, more people agreeing doesn't necessarily mean you're correct.
Yeah, and it
Just
also doesn't mean that because you think it's right that everything that comes out your mouth is right. It means you're deluded.
No,
'cause you can't accept.
Jem. I've said you guys can think it's cross for
You're
me.
being a
it's
gamble.
Anywho, just gonna end that there. Pratik Kalaria, I hope I said that right. Which three Chelsea players are the best pick for the fantasy team? 1 Werner, 2 Ziyech, 3 Kai, 4 Tammy, 5 Chilwell, 6 Zuma, 7 Reese, 8 Silva. Anita, could you please also show my previous super chat?
See it straight
I
up.
showed your previous one, by the way, Pratik. I definitely showed it. Try go back into the stream. It was definitely shared. But that's a good question to just break the ice for a little bit before we go into the next topic, which will probably get David heated again.
Ziyech.
I think Ziyech, and then
Zuma.
Ziyech. I think Werner, and then I'd go with the fullbacks. I always prefer fullbacks to centre backs on fantasy.
Yeah.
I've got Werner, Ziyech, Chilwell in my team right now. So
Yeah, same.
Ziyech,
I think I got Werner
Yeah,
and
Ziyech.
Chilwell. I took Ziyech out at the beginning of the season. He was on my bench for a while, but then I thought, let me take him out. But yeah, I think we can all agree Ziyech.
Yeah.
That's
Give
that.
you a lot of points.
The magician.
100.
The best pick. Let's hope that this Ziyech thing lasts, please, God. But anyway, all right. So I've got an opinion here. Someone said that Werner is top 3 strikers in Europe at the minute. And I want to get a feel of what you guys think. So I'm going to go around the table. Jem, what do you think?
Top 3 in the world.
Europe.
well,
Well, technically.
That's basically the world. Yeah.
Yeah, top 3 in the world. Top 3 in the world.
statement. I can't lie.
No,
Okay.
not free.
Breen, what do you think?
No, definitely not. I'm sorry.
Monster?
I mean, if you're just going off stats, yeah, he is. Just off stats, but the way he's been performing, no, not right now.
Yeah, based off performance, yeah.
Just off stats, though, statistically, he definitely is. He's got
I hear that.
12 goals and something like.
Are we counting Ronaldo as a striker?
No. Ronaldo don't count.
Ronaldo.
I feel like Ronaldo and Messi never count in these rankings.
No, you got Lewandowski,
you got
Lewandowski, you got Kane, and then whoever else.
You got who? Sorry, who?
Lewandowski. Kane played some goals, didn't he?
Kevs, what about you? Top 3?
Definitely not. I don't understand how you can watch football and say that he's top 3. That's a wild statement.
Wow.
That's a wild statement.
David, what about you? Top 3?
You know what? I'm gonna say yes.
David, you're on one tonight.
No. I think there's definitely an argument for it, and I'm gonna back my boy.
There isn't.
But you know what? That argument sounds very much gender-ridden. Like,
no,
if we're just going off statistics at the end of the day,
for me,
it depends on how you're going on by, isn't it? Really?
I would go Lewandowski 1. I'd go Kane 2.
Yeah.
Then after that, you get to like Aubameyang, Suarez, Werner.
No.
Suarez about what?
If their man are not listen. If they're not scoring, or if they're not scoring, they're not performing right now. I don't care about last season and all that. This is a fresh season.
How can you say Oba's above Werner right now?
If they're not performing right now, I don't care about last season or whatever your history
about
is.
Salah? What's Salah? Is he not forward?
No, he's not. He doesn't count.
Is he not striking?
Don't count.
Huh?
What about Haaland?
Yeah,
Jamie Vardy.
Not yet.
No, you can't say Haaland is above Werner when Werner just literally dominated the league.
Yeah, the thing is, even Immobile, like he's performing right now as well.
Okay.
I mean, that's a lot.
Who will we put in first? First is undeniably Lewandowski. Second,
Kane.
Probably Kane.
I don't think Kane is second, but anyway.
Right now,
goals.
Hold on, Daniel. Why is Kane not second?
I don't think he's better than Werner either.
Do you know what's mad? Yeah, the mad thing is that the thing about Kane is gunman, elite gunman, isn't it? But it's just like I
agree with Daniel. If you don't, it's
like a. You know what? Do you know what Kane is? Kane is like a.
He's a goal scorer.
He's like what we see of Alan Shearer, goal scorer.
He's a goal scorer.
If you don't listen, if you don't cater your team to Kane, he's not gonna work. I tell you that now. You have to build your team around him, bro. Listen. Kane will not work in Barcelona and Real Madrid. That's why they never come in for it.
Do you know what? Let me even back it.
Hold on. Before you back Monster, let's hear a rebuttal because Kev is about to blow his top. Kev, what are you saying about Kane?
He's just good. He's too cold. He can do everything. Like his passing, his link-up play. He's got everything towards him. Like he's literally too cold.
What? So he's definitely top 2.
He's top 2. He's generally top 2.
Monster, what is your rebuttal to that? Apparently, he's got great passing, great link-up play.
He's got everything. What you want? He's a complete striker.
No, he's not. He's not.
What are you defining it?
There is a reason. Listen, there's a reason why. Listen, someone who's performing a certain way, there's a reason why the top clubs don't come in for Kane, innit? I'm talking about your Barcelonas, your Real Madrid, your Bayern Munichs. Kane is slow. He's not going to work in the top teams in Europe, bro. It won't work for him. There's a reason why he's at Tottenham. Fair enough, you could say it's his contract as well. He's stuck there, bro. Maybe he might go Man United, but if you don't cater your team around, if you don't build your team around Kane, it's not going to work. He's no Karim Benzema, bro. He's no Lewandowski. He's none of them, man.
The reason why Harry Kane is at Spurs is because it's not the wisest decision to put all your money into Harry Kane. That's not the wisest thing to do.
Even before they gave him that big contract they gave him. Still, then no one came in for him.
Yeah, but it's Daniel Levy. It's Daniel Levy.
It's
like,
not Daniel Levy. They got Gareth Bale from them, bro.
Yeah,
Did
and
they not get
100
Gareth Bale from him?
And they got 100 mil for Gareth Bale all those years ago. Why would he not ask for 200 now? That's not a smart investment.
What do you mean? If Real Madrid are they're Galactico, bro. If they want someone, they go and get him.
Yeah, but they don't do that anymore. They don't.
What?
They don't.
What?
No,
listen, had it not been that's how I know you're lying. Had it not been COVID, had it not been COVID, they would have got Mbappe this season. They would have got Mbappe this season had it not been COVID, bro.
Is that true?
That is true.
That's true. Insider. Communicado fish.
They spent 150 million.
That's based on your mill. That's based. No, I said
thank you, Jeff.
They don't do it all the time. They do it once or twice, but they're not like the old days where they'd sign like every single player to Galactico. It's not what they do anymore.
Other season they spend like 300-400 million on young players, including Hazard, bro.
They're top
what are you talking about?
They're top three attackers.
Every single player. That's my point.
Gareth Bale.
Every single player.
Not Gareth Bale. Not. Harry Kane is a great player. He's a great player. He's not going to work at the top teams in Europe, bro.
Let me just finish.
It's not going to work.
Hey, Monster. Just to quickly diverge here. My point about Werner is, you see how when we first started the season and everyone was getting onto him first 2 games and everyone wasn't trusting him. I said, bro, just let him start scoring. He'll be fine. He started scoring and he's fine. Now people are saying his performances aren't great. Deep that he's our top goal scorer with 8 goals. He's ahead by 4 goals. He's been playing on the wing more than he's played up front. That's one point. My point about Werner is Werner's performances will improve. Deep it. This guy, last season and this season, combined his goals, he's on 42 goals in 56 games. 42 goals in 56 games. Statistically, goals and assists combined, the only striker in Europe that has more than him is Lewandowski. When you're combining last season and this season. Like, look, I get why you'd say Kane is over Werner, but bro, don't sleep on Werner. Like the same way. Hold on, last point. No, I don't. But when we said the original question, just to quickly wrap it up, was top 3 in the world, and everyone was like, no. It's not categorically no. Because if he's not top 3 and the way everyone was laughing about it, where do you put him then? Where do you put him?
Listen, if he goes throughout this season, if this season he scores the same consistent amount of goals as he has in the Bundesliga, then I'm putting him up there. But I need to see him do it in this league. He doesn't do it in this league. That's it. I'm not saying he's not for me. If I ain't putting him in top 3, no, but David, I need to see 20 to 25 odd goals at the end of the season, mate. This is based on records at the end of the season. It's not based upon now.
I'm tired of the Kane. Listen, at the end of the day, man, he ain't for even them people that try to compare him with Drogba. The man ain't even won anything. I'm not even trying to hate.
Bro, listen, it's the same thing as the Aubameyang situation. Aubameyang hasn't played.
But at least, at least Aubameyang could carry Arsenal to an FA Cup. Kane
hasn't won a trophy.
Tottenham got to the World Cup final. Thanks to Heung-min Son. Hold on. And when they put Kane in there,
he was dead.
He was dead.
They were calling me stupid. I'm like, Tottenham got to the World Cup final.
Top goal scorer. How many penalties?
This is what I'll say, innit? Kane is the only world-class striker in the history of the game, someone we've ever considered world-class, to not have a trophy to his name. It's not a coincidence. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Right.
Like, even Aubameyang has an FA Cup to his name. Kane's the only guy we consider world-class.
That's my argument.
Tottenham was ruling out to the Champions League final without Kane. They put Kane in there. He was dead food.
Can I quickly interject?
That's my problem with Kane.
Let me interject. I just want to make it clear because I'm a bit lost at the minute.
Werner, yeah.
Daniel, are you saying Kane is not world class?
No, Kane is world class, but there's a problem when we're considering him world class as when he's the only player without a trophy. That's my point. It's something to just look at and be like, oh right.
I agree with that. Or
it's a highlight how good he is as a player.
Or
listen,
if you're the only guy in the whole thing to be on this level, then clearly you must be doing something well. Clearly,
hold on. Tottenham got to the Champions League final without Harry Kane. Without
And he played the final.
That is not true.
Monster, he played the final. He played the final.
Okay, do you know what? Why are we talking about rivals? Let's not talk about
I'm
rivals.
just saying. No. Let David answer that. What do you mean that's not true? Tell me how that's not true.
So you're telling me Harry Kane did nothing that whole Champions League run? That's what you're telling me.
In the knockout stages,
like 22 goals
in the
knockout stages, in the knockout stages, in the knockout stages, bro. In the knockout stages, bro.
All right,
David, can I just say one more thing? To put Harry Kane in the elite levels of the Agueros, the Lewandowskis, he needs to win something. He needs to win something.
And he's got to finals too, bro. He ain't won nothing.
All I'm saying, Harry Kane is second right now, 100%.
No, he's not.
So Kane just needs to win the Premier League.
As of the 17th of
I don't even think
November.
to be fair with you, I don't even think Kane needs to win anything to be classified as world class. His numbers speak.
No, he doesn't.
I think he does, personally.
Yeah, but there was a stage where
he hasn't got nothing to show for it.
And there was a stage where Mitroglou was the second highest goal scorer in Europe as well. So
Kane gets the last 2 seasons. Kane's been getting injured, and he still gets like 18 goals.
Yeah, and that's good. And what I'm saying is he's a world class. He's world class. He's just not elite level striker for me.
He
that's it.
Messi and Ronaldo in the kind of. Oh my days! He outscored Messi and Ronaldo.
Messi and Ronaldo win you trophies, bro.
Because he win trophies.
Harry Kane
it's about winning trophies as a player.
He's playing for Spurs.
How many teams
Spurs got to the final without him, bro? They got to the final of the Champions League.
David, relax. David.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
He's so confused. Tottenham got to the World Cup final. I'm done.
Even Alan Shearer won a Premier League title.
Okay. Like I said, we're done talking about our rivals. Where did we rank Werner in the best strikers in Europe? Where do we rank him?
I'll put him
He's up there.
Third.
He's up there.
Kev, where do you rank him?
Top 5. He's not third. He's not top 3, man. That's just no.
Okay, why is Werner not top 3? Why is he top 5?
Who's better than him, basically?
Are we counting Mbappe as a striker?
We can.
I put him as a winger.
He's a winger.
I put him as a winger as well.
Count as a striker though.
If we count him, he is. Kane is. Who else? To me personally, Haaland is. Aguero. I will still take Aguero.
Aguero's world class.
Haaland is not better.
Aguero's still better than Werner.
He's elite.
Haaland's not better than Werner, man. Stop it.
How is he not? Tell me.
How is he?
He's not.
No, how is he not better?
No, how is he?
He's in the top 5. He's a good striker.
He's up there. He's up there. But Werner's
Werner better.
Werner outperformed him last season. That's what makes him better.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
And they were in the same league. And they were in the same
league
with practically similar teams.
That's
you could even say Dortmund is better. You could even say Dortmund have a better squad than Leipzig.
How came in January though?
That's besides the point. Werner outperformed him in the times that they were there together.
Kev's has a point. Haaland came in January.
What does that mean? Bruno came in January as well and has outperformed.
But look at the numbers that Haaland's putting up since January.
No, but Bruno came in Jan as well and he's outperformed a lot of guys.
Yeah, but okay, I'm not
gonna. No, but Bruno's still consistently performing those. So I would put him up.
I ain't gonna do it.
I would put Bruno up there because he's consistently performing until he gets that dip in performance or whatever. Then I'll be like Bruno's this and that. But for now, I can't.
So where do we put Immobile in this? By the way, can I just ask? Seeing as we want to be,
he's up there. He's up there.
Seeing as we want to be doing up stats.
I'm sorry. How can Immobile be up there, but Harry Kane not?
No, he is.
He is. What is Immobile?
This is the funny thing about Immobile.
Then what is Immobile one, Jem? I'd love to know.
Immobile is not up there. He's just
amazing.
I would love to know.
He's actually
he's not up there, man.
He's up there.
He's a Serie A merchant.
He's banging in goals.
Serie A merchant.
All I'm saying, if you can't put Harry Kane up there, then you can't put Immobile.
You did put Harry Kane up there.
No, I'll put Harry Kane up there. I've said he's up there. I've said Harry Kane's up there as well. The difference to what I said is Harry Kane at the moment on form is top 3. He's not. He's world class. He's world class, but he's not elite level striker. There's 2 different things you're missing there. He is a world class striker. He's just not elite level striker.
You know what?
Lewandowski, bro.
No.
Just
We're,
like last
we're
week.
finally dead in this.
Aguero?
We're finally dead in this.
Aguero?
'Cause I ain't got much time. We're
Yeah.
finally dead in this. Dead. Cool. Werner scored 38 goals last season, second behind Lewandowski. I think Jem wants to see him do the same thing this season. Maybe not 38 goals, but get over that 20 goal mark before we can even consider him as one of the best elite strikers in the world at the minute. Fair enough. Fair point. The opinion came from none other than Daniel, who's been fighting his ass off. I guess I didn't even need to say it. I didn't. The comments are going crazy at the minute. They're really going crazy. But yeah, I'm not even going to go into that because this is the Chelsea show. Listen, ask Terry to make me host one of the original shows, isn't it? I'll get you lot talking, fam. But anyway. I want to quickly touch on this, unpopular opinion. This is so funny. Unpopular opinion. If Gerrard managed Chelsea, they would be top of the league. I'm so sorry. He's put this in the comments at least 50 times now. My G. Rest. Does anyone agree with it? Yes, no?
No.
I don't know, innit? Because at the end of the day, who would have thought Well, we all love Lampard. We didn't know he was going to be, the way as good as he is, and he managed Derby. So you never know. Gerrard could be doing well as well. I'm not going to be doing the whole yes, no, blah blah until we see it. I don't know, innit?
Yeah, that's fair enough.
That is 100% fair enough. Jesus Christ, I feel like I won't be able to get through everything today, but this has been nice. I wanted to quickly ask everyone what they think their standout matches has been for the Prem so far for Chelsea. Just a little look back on how well we've played this season. So, what has been your standout match and why?
Oh,
everyone's saying.
It's easy for me still. Burnley.
Go on, Daniel.
Yeah, I was about to say Burnley as well.
Burnley. And obviously I know we haven't really played. The test is coming in the coming months, but based on what we've seen when we've had everyone available, obviously bar Pulisic, don't think Pulisic has been fully fit yet. Burnley was really impressive because I was going into that game thinking, all right, cool, Burnley could be a shaky one. Then we know they're going to sit in low block, but the way we ripped them open, was we create chances game after game, time after time, minute after minute. Every time we have possession, I know there's the opportunity or the chance that we're going to create the ball. Even when we lose the ball, there's a because I always like to look at the statistical analysis after. There's the way we win the ball back in the first 5 seconds is very, very nice to see as well. When you've got talented attacking players also doing the defensive side of the ball. And I just think that Burnley game showed. You remember when we beat Burnley under Mourinho, Fabregas, Tuchel, 4-1, Diego Costa debut.
Yeah.
It gave me that kind of vibe. Do you get what I'm saying? When you can go to Burnley, rip them open like that.
Yeah.
It just gave me that vibe that we're back to, it's this new age of
scary
Chelsea.
level.
Yeah, scary level. Do you get what I'm saying? So Burnley for me, man.
Is that like the general consensus for everyone? What's been your favorite matches?
For me, Sheffield.
Why Sheffield, David?
Because that was they're our kryptonite team. They're the team I was working with. Right, everything we're bad at, they seem to be good at. And we went a goal down as I predicted, McGoldrick. But yeah, no. After that, no, we went 4 unanswered. That's fast. So yeah, I'll take that.
Cool.
I say Crystal Palace, man. The way we dealt with them, and they've been a very good team this season. And the likes of Zaha couldn't even sniff our goal. The way we kept them quiet. You saw what they did to Man United as well earlier on in the season. The way we dealt with them was just ice cold. Was it 4-0? Was it 4-0 or 3-0? I can't remember.
4-0. 4-0.
It was 4-0, yeah. It showed you when we have our full team what we can do in it. And yeah. I
like 2 games. For different reasons. I like the Burnley game for the exact reasons as Daniel explained earlier. I think we looked calm, we looked in control when they never troubled us. We just looked good. We looked slick, we looked deadly that game. Not the Southampton game, the Sheffield United game. Why that stood out for me is because if it was last season and we'd gone a goal behind, we wouldn't have got back in that game.
Yeah,
and we just wouldn't have. We just wouldn't have had the bottle. We wouldn't have had the grit. This season, the fact that it was one of the first games we've gone behind, and I saw that response, made me even a bit more happier to see that we can do that now, that we've actually, you know, we've got that in us to go and turn a game around. So I'd say a bit of both, to be honest.
Can I just, someone said it in the chat, I think it's a guy called Lamar Thomas, but he said West Brom. And I like that game as well, for the fact that we were 3-0 down. The way we came
that was
back.
going to be mine.
The way we came back, yeah, that was impressive. That was impressive, man. Yeah.
Kev, what about you? What's your game of the season so far?
Probably Sheffield, because as Ches said, this was last season. We probably would have.
David.
David, my bad. It's one of them. It's one of them games that, for the first time, when we went down 1-0, I wasn't actually worried. Obviously, everyone else pulled out, so yeah, I was happy with that. With the 3-0, obviously, the way we went down wasn't good against West Brom, but we showed character, knowing that we can go back and get to ring. Because I think it's not just that; it's just, if you look at all our performances, the Brighton game, even the Palace one, certain games we wouldn't have picked up 3 points. So yeah, it shows how far we've come.
Calm. That's very interesting. Everyone's got a bit of a different perspective. Mine's obviously West Brom, and it's just the way we came back. I haven't seen us come back like that in such a long time. It's refreshing to see that they were still fighting till the last minute of the match. And yeah, I thought that was really beautiful. I saw Tammy Abraham going for it. Everyone was literally going for it. And who was it that came on? Was it Mount and Abraham that came on in that match?
Hudson-Odoi.
Changed up the game.
They kept
going.
I
never saw that game.
Really?
Game I was in Dubai, wasn't I? I didn't get to see
that
one
game. Yeah. Even though it was a draw, and Chelsea fans were a bit pissed at how can we, concede that many goals in the first half. The second half,
you sent for my neck.
Huh?
You sent for my neck in that game.
Yeah, I did.
That game was scary, man.
Monster keeps saying, pray for the rivals. I'm finally behind Monster on that front. Pray for the rivals, man.
When the time is right, I'll bring it back. When the time's right.
Save it, bro. Save it.
And you know what? I want to see if Chelsea do end up calmly in the top 4, top 3, or even winning the Premier League. KJ, this is for you. Terry, this is for you. I need you to run it on Twitter, Instagram, everywhere like you did when Liverpool beat us. I need you to run it with that same energy. Thank you very much.
Also,
energy.
I want if Chelsea just get in the top 4, which we're probably going to get in the top 4. I want the likes of DT's head on the rocks. We're not going to let him go this time around. DT, Drifty, I want their head on rocks.
Hey,
you know what I mean?
That Callum Sanderson guy.
Callum.
That man said Lampard is not capable of getting Chelsea to the top 4. That's what they said. Top 4. They didn't even say Premier League or whatever. They said top 4. I want their heads.
DT came on here with chest saying that Lampard will get them to top 4 before Lampard.
Yeah, I know.
Drifty from Coppish as well. Don't forget him as well. They you know what I mean?
What needs to happen as well, suggestion is, because I've seen the way they try to violate you on the player ratings. They need to do the player ratings at the end of the season again. 100%, man.
My G, you think I ain't got that set already? My G, at the end of the season, if we win the league, you'll have to give me my own segment.
If we win the league,
if we win the
league,
we're just gonna tear this place apart.
If we win the league, it's a dangerous place.
It's a party, man.
On my life.
They better be praying we don't, because I'm not going to let anyone
I've got about 6 or 7 targets on my list. Trust me. They know.
Imagine that all they'd have to say is, at least I'll tell one FA Cup, and we'd be like, yeah, but look at Frank. Imagine
coming.
No, but legit, it's so funny how everyone has their names or people that they're about to attack. It reminds me of Arya from Game of Thrones, man, just ticking off the list, coming for everyone's head. That's gonna be lit and it's gonna be dirty. Terry, KJ, if you're watching, make sure you clip it at the end of the season, because I swear to God, we're coming for you. We're coming. But anyway, guys, this has been another episode of That Chelsea Show. Of course, make sure you like and subscribe and all of that good stuff there. We've got over 700 of you in here at the minute. Considering that there's matches, I'm very happy with that. But yeah, thank you guys so much for listening in. Obviously, you know where to find everyone at the minute. Make sure you tune into Jem's new channel, GNA TV, Monster's channel, Monster CFC. Daniel's channel, which I always forget the name. Daniel, please tell us again.
Eyes on the Ball TV.
Eyes on the Ball TV. And of course, we've got, well, David's Insta. And then we've got Kevin, who I found on PSN actually. Yes. On PSN. Don't worry, he's not a creepy guy. He's calm. But anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in. And of course, as ever, I'm going to leave you with one of my favorite videos of this week. If I can find it. Where is it?
Oh, please be the one. Please.
I'm thinking of it as well.
I'm thinking of it as well.
Wait.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I need a girl to ride. I need a girl to make my wife. I need a girl who's mine, oh mine. I need a girl in my life. I need a girl to ride. I need a girl to be my wife. Nobody else. She's